Hello everyone. Welcome to the solution of LeetCode problem 371 named sum of two integers. Here we are given two integers a and b and we have to sum these two integers, but we don't have to use the addition operation or subtraction operation. That means we have to add two integers without using the addition or subtraction operators. Here the value of a and b can be in between -1000 to +1000. This is a pretty straightforward problem statement. I hope you understand it. Now let's move on to the algorithm. Now, as we cannot use any of the addition or subtraction operation, so instead of the addition and subtraction, we should use the bitwise operation. Now, to solve this problem, basically we need three concepts here of bits. One is XOR, one is AND, and one is left shift. Now, at first, try to understand each of the concept very carefully. Suppose we are given two value A and B, and here their XOR value is given, which is A XOR B. Now, suppose if the value of A is 0 and the value of B is 0, the XOR value will be 0. If the value of A is 1 and value of B is 0, the XOR value will be 1. And if it is 0 and it is 1, the XOR value will be 1 again. But here, if the value of A is 1 and the value of B is 1, the XOR value will be 0. So we can say that in the XOR, if both of the bit is equal, the output will be 0. This is the truth table of the XOR operation. Okay. So far, so good. Now let's understand the truth table of the AND operation. It is A, it is B, and it is A and B. Okay, so far so good. If the value of A is 0 and the value of B is 0, their AND will be 0. If the value of A is 1, value of B is 1, their AND will be 0. And if value of A is 0, B is 1, their AND will be 0. And if the value of A is 1 and the value of B is 1, their AND will be 1. So here, another conclusion is if both of the bit is equal, the output will be equal to any of the bits. So here, A and B is 0, so output is 0. And here, A and B is 1, so output will be 1. Now here, we have to understand the left shift operations. Suppose one bit is 0, 0, 0, and 1. Now, if we left shift operation or shift all of the bit by 1, so it will become 0, 0, 1, and 0. That means all of the bit shifted left side in 1 times. Now, if you again shift it by 1 times, it will become 0, 1, 0, and 0. That means all of the bit is shifting towards left side. So this is the basic three concept of XOR and left shift operation. I hope you understand it. Now let's move on to the basic algorithm of this problem. Okay, now let's say we are given two variables. One is A, one is B, and the value of A is 3 and the value of B, suppose it is 5. That means in the bitwise operation, the value of 3 will be 0, 0, 1, and 1. And the value of 5 will be 0, 1, 0, and 1. Okay, so far so good. Now we have to apply the addition operation. So according to the rule, if we add 1 and 1, the output will be 0 and the carry will be 1. Okay, now let's understand it. Here, for 1 and 1, the output is 0. That means for the output part, we have taken the XOR, and for the carry part, we have taken the bitwise AND operation. Did you understand it? Of course you do, because 1 and 1, their output will be 0. That means it is a XOR operation, because we know that in the XOR, if both of the bits are equal, the output will be 0. And here, 1 will be the corresponding carry. So here, we know in the bitwise AND operation, if both of the value is 1, their bitwise AND is 1. So here, the carry will be 1. Okay, so far so good. Now again, 1 plus 0 will be 0. Again here, 1 will be presented as carry. So 1 plus 1 will be again 0, and the carry will also be 1. Similarly, this 0 plus 1 will be 1, and plus this carry 1, which will be 0 again, and the carry will be 1. Now here, the carry is 1, and both of the bit is 0. So their summation will be 1. So here, this is the addition output, and the value is 8. So as we have seen that we have calculated the result using the XOR operation, we have calculated the carry using the bitwise AND operation, and we have shifted the carry each time rightwards one time by using the bitwise left shift operation. And here, by doing this algorithm, we can simply find the addition of the two integer number without using the positive addition and subtraction operation, or utilizing the benefit of bitwise operation. I hope you understood the algorithm. Now let's move on to the code. In this problem, the code is pretty simple. At first, we are given a function named getSum, which has two variables as a parameter. Now, we are running this loop until the b is getting 0. And here we are calculating the carry, which is a and b. Now, the corresponding a will be a XOR b. Now here we have to shift all of the carry leftwards by 1 times using this bitwise left shift operation. Finally, if our carry is 0, that means we have to terminate this loop and return a, and a will store the bitwise AND value. I hope you understood the code. Thank you everyone for watching this video. We will get back soon with another LeetCode solution.